I'm 83 years old. My daughter called last week and said, "Mom, we need to talk about your living situation." I knew what that meant. She's been circling around it for months. Assisted living, a facility, somewhere I'd be safe. I'm Margaret, and I need to tell you what I've learned about getting old and needing help. Because the choices everyone talks about, moving in with family, hiring caregivers, going to a facility, they're not the only options. And sometimes they're not even the good options. If you're younger than me, you might be thinking about this for your parents. If you're my age, you're probably thinking about it for yourself. Either way, I've tried most of it, and I want to tell you what actually worked and what didn't. After Richard died, I lived alone for the first time in my life. 46 years of marriage, then suddenly just me. At first, it was manageable. I could cook, clean, handle my own affairs. The house was quiet, but I told myself that was fine, that I preferred it. Then things started changing. Small things at first. I'd get winded walking up from the basement. My hands would shake opening jars. I'd forget why I walked into a room. One morning, I slipped getting out of the shower, caught myself on the towel bar, didn't fall, but it scared me. That night, I lay in bed thinking, what if next time I don't catch myself? What if I fall and no one finds me for days? So I called my daughter, asked if maybe I could come stay with her for a while, just until I felt steadier. She said yes immediately, said I should have asked sooner. Her husband was kind about it. My grandchildren seemed pleased. The first week was nice. Family dinners, conversation, feeling like I mattered to someone again. But then the reality set in. My daughter and her husband both work. The grandchildren have school, activities, friends. By the second week, I was alone in their house most days, just like I'd been alone in mine. Except now I was alone in someone else's space. The small frictions started. "Mom, could you not use so much salt? Your blood pressure. Mom, can you turn down the TV? The kids are doing homework. Mom, we're going out Saturday. You'll be okay here, right?" They weren't being cruel. They were just living their lives, and I was in the way of it. One evening, I overheard my daughter on the phone with her sister. I know it's the right thing to do, but honestly, it's exhausting. I can't even go to the store without worrying about her. I wasn't supposed to hear that, but I did, and I realized living with family doesn't make you less lonely. Sometimes it makes the loneliness worse, because you're surrounded by people and you still feel invisible. After 3 months, I told her I was going home. She worried I wouldn't be safe, but I insisted. I needed my own space, needed to stop feeling like a burden. Back home, I felt relief, but I also felt the weight of everything I couldn't do anymore. The stairs were getting harder. Cooking exhausted me. I'd drop things, forget things. One afternoon, trying to change a light bulb, my hand started shaking so badly I had to give up. Just stood there in my kitchen with this burnt-out bulb thinking, this is how it happens. This is how you stop being able to take care of yourself. So I looked into getting help. A woman who could come a few times a week, clean, cook, run errands. The first one was named Patricia. Nice woman, mid-50s, efficient. At first, it felt strange having a stranger in my house, touching my things, reorganizing my kitchen. But I adjusted, and it helped, for a while. Then the bills started coming. Even part-time help cost $3,000 a month. My Social Security covered maybe a third of that. I had savings, but watching that account drain month after month, I couldn't sustain it. And there were other problems, small things that added up. I like doing dishes right after meals. Patricia preferred to let them sit. I like my towels folded a certain way. She had her own system. Little differences, but they bothered me because it was my house and suddenly I was adjusting to someone else's preferences in my own home. Then Patricia left. Family emergency. Couldn't come back. So I had to start over with someone new. Different person, different habits, different everything. The third one lasted a month. The fourth, 2 weeks. Every time someone new walked through my door, I had to explain everything again. Where things went, what I needed, how I liked things done. I was exhausted and still spending money I couldn't afford to spend. So I canceled the service. Now I was out of options, or so I thought. My daughter found a place, assisted living facility about 20 minutes away, $3,000 a month, clean, good reputation, medical staff on site. She suggested I try it for a month. Just to see Mom, I agreed, mostly because I was tired of trying to figure it out alone. The day I moved in felt strange, like checking into a hotel, except I wasn't leaving. My room was small, clean but impersonal, nothing like home. The first few days weren't terrible. I met other residents. We played cards, had meals together. The food was decent. But by the end of the first week, I started feeling trapped. Wake up at 6:30, breakfast at 7:30, lunch at noon, dinner at 5. I've never eaten dinner at 5 in my life, but that's when they served it. I like reading late at night, always have. But at 9, the hallway lights would dim. If they saw light under my door, someone would knock. "Mrs. Turner, it's time to sleep now." Time to sleep. I'm 83 years old. I've been making my own decisions for 8 decades, and now a stranger is telling me when to go to bed. One evening, I wanted to walk outside. It was a beautiful night, cool air, clear sky. I headed toward the door. A staff member stopped me. "Outdoor time ended at 7, Mrs. Turner. Safety policy. Safety policy." Those 2 words became my prison. The worst part, I wasn't even that sick. I could walk, think clearly, take care of myself. But here I was, living like I'd lost all independence. After 3 weeks, I called my daughter, told her I was leaving. "Mom, you said you'd give it a month." This isn't living. I'd rather struggle at home than be comfortable in a cage. The day I left, the sun felt brighter. The air felt fresher. I was free again, but back home, I still had the same problems. I still couldn't manage everything alone, still got tired, still dropped things, still felt scared sometimes. I'd tried everything, family, caregivers, a facility. None of it worked. For a few days I just sat, watched the neighborhood from my window, tried to figure out what to do next. Then one afternoon, I was walking to the small grocery store on the corner. Not the big one, that's too far now, just the little place 3 blocks away. I passed my neighbor Sarah. She lives 2 doors down. Young woman, maybe 40, always looks stressed. She was on her phone, pacing. "I can't leave work early again, Tom. My boss already said something last week." She hung up, looked like she might cry. I knew her situation. Single mother, works full-time. Her daughters may be 7 or 8. Without thinking much about it, I walked over. "Excuse me, Sarah, right. If you ever need someone to pick up your daughter from school, I walk past there every day anyway." She looked surprised. "Oh, I couldn't ask you to do that." "You're not asking. I'm offering." She hesitated. Then, "Are you sure?" "I'm sure. What's her name?" "Emma, 2nd grade. I'll be there at 3 tomorrow." That's how it started. The next day I picked up Emma, walked her home. She chattered the whole way about her teacher, her friends, a project she was working on. When Sarah got home at 5, she knocked on my door with a plate of food. "I made extra, please take this." I tried to refuse. You don't need to do that. You're helping me. Let me help you. That became our routine. I picked up Emma every day. Sarah left food for me a few times a week, but it became more than that. Sarah's husband, when he was home between work trips, fixed my leaky faucet, helped me change that light bulb I couldn't manage. Sarah helped me figure out how to pay bills online, set up grocery delivery for the heavy things I couldn't carry anymore. Emma drew pictures for me, taped them to my refrigerator, started calling me Miss Margaret. One evening, Sarah said, "You know, you've really changed our lives. I was drowning before." I smiled. "You've changed mine too. I'd forgotten what it felt like to be useful." And that was it. That was the thing I'd been missing. I didn't need someone to take care of me. I needed to still matter, to still have something to give. Now, I'm not saying this is the solution for everyone. Your situation might be different. Maybe you're sicker than I am. Maybe living with family actually works for you. But here's what I learned. You don't have to choose between total independence and total dependence. There's space in between. You can accept help without giving up control. You can contribute without exhausting yourself. Community matters more than money. I spent thousands on caregivers and still felt alone. Now I spend almost nothing and feel more connected than I have in years. Because money buys services, but it doesn't buy relationships. Sarah doesn't help me because I'm paying her. She helps because I help her. That's different. I still have something valuable to offer. I have time. I have experience. I can walk a child home from school. I can listen when someone needs to talk. Age doesn't make you worthless. It just changes what you have to offer. I'm 83. I live alone, but I'm not lonely. And I'm not waiting for the day I can't manage. I'm living now, today, on my terms. Maybe one day I'll need more help. Maybe I'll end up in a facility after all. But for now, I'm here, still useful, still connected, still myself. I'm grateful for this arrangement, for Sarah and Emma, for neighbors who check in, for still having something to give. I'm grateful I didn't give up after trying the traditional options, that I kept looking for something that actually fit my life. Thank you for sitting with me, for listening to an old woman figure out how to age without disappearing. If you want to sit with me again, I'll be here. Still working it out. Still finding my way. Take care of yourself, however that looks for you.